An in vitro diagnostic, or IVD, is a medical device used to detect a disease or diagnose a medical condition. They range in size from large benchtop instruments to small handheld devices. My name is Taylor Mabe, and I am a PhD student at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro in the Department of Nanoscience. I am the entrepreneurial lead for our iCorps team, 3i Nano.
I'm Jianjun Wei. I'm the Associate Professor of Nanoscience at the Joint School of Nanoscience and Nanoengineering. I'm the PI of the iCorps team.
Brad Hayes served as our industry mentor. Our focus is on a portable IVD device. Initially, the device's versatility made it difficult to narrow the customer segments and envision a customer archetype. The NSF iCorps program encouraged us to look up from our world of atoms and molecules and focus on getting in front of potential customers. This allowed us to quickly mark off the customer segments that were not ideal and spend time on the ones that seemed more promising. The more we talked to people in the healthcare industry, the more we realized our initial hypotheses were wrong. Faster results were not as appealing as we had hoped. For most traditional assays, the results were back the next day, way faster than our 7-day estimate. Through the interviews, I found that for most diseases, having the results in 5 minutes with our device versus the next day with a traditional assay is not a complete game changer. There are scenarios where having an immediate result is beneficial, but even some of those had hurdles. For example, during a potential opiate overdose, an EMT does not take the time to do a diagnostic test. They immediately treat with a reversal medication. We also learned that a traditional lab test with an automated instrument operating around the clock is actually cheaper per test than point-of-care testing. We continually heard that if a device is easy to operate with a small sample size, it would be highly valued. I realized that you can get good information anywhere at any time. One of the interviews came from a phlebotomist that I met while waiting for my table at a local restaurant. By the end of the program, we had interviewed CEOs, lab directors, nurses, doctors, and many more. One of the most promising customer segments came from a market that we did not know even existed. We frequently heard that blood tests can be a pain in the neck. Well, at least a pain in the arm. With the knowledge from our customer discovery process, we are honing our device to be a potential solution.